In this video, we will look at while loop. While loops are used when you don't know the exact number of times a block of code is to be repeated. Here is a basic syntax of while loop. The test expression is first evaluated. If the result is true, then the block of code inside the while loop gets executed. Once the execution is completed, the test expression is evaluated again, and the same process is repeated until the test expression evaluates to false. The while loop will terminate when the test expression evaluates to false. Remember, the primary difference between a for loop and a while loop is a for loop is used when the number of iterations a code should be run is known, whereas a while loop is used when the number of iterations is not known. Let's open the RStudio and run some while loop examples. In the first example, we have declared two variables, number and sum. The test condition inside a while statement is number less than or equal to 10. This means that the while loop will continue to execute and calculate the sum as long as the value of number is less than or equal to 10. The final answer is 55. A very important word of caution here. What would happen if we don't increment the number in each while loop iteration? If the number is not incremented in each while loop iteration, its value will remain constant, that is 1. So the while loop condition, a number should be less than or equal to 10, will always get satisfied, and while loop will never terminate. It will lead to infinite loop. Therefore, we must remain very cautious in using while loops and check diligently if the loop is not getting repeated into infinite number of times. In the next example, we will use while loop with break statement. Break statement is used to stop the execution of while loop even when the test expression is true. We have used the break statement inside a while loop, which breaks the loop as soon as condition inside the if statement gets evaluated to true. Hence the loop terminates when number variable equals to 6. Therefore, only numbers 1 to 5 are printed. In the next example, we will use while loop with next statement. Next statement is used in while loop to skip an iteration even when the test expression is true. This program prints only odd numbers from 1 to 10. To do this, we have used an if statement inside a while loop to check if number is divisible by 2. If the number is divisible by 2, then its value is simply incremented by 1 and the current iteration is skipped using next statement. If the number is not divisible by 2, the value of number is printed and it gets incremented by 1. This is the last example of this video. So far we have used if statements, switch statements, for and while loops to alter the flow of code execution. In the next video, we will look at how to build the custom functions which will help your analysis to be more usable and readable. I will see you in the next video.